How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of State of Decay 2. So in today's video, I want to talk about the latest update. So for those of you guys who haven't been keeping up with the game, there is a huge update. It's the 3.0 patch, and it was about 7.5 gigabytes, and it's fixing a lot of problems. And I would say there are a lot of good ones and some questionable ones, but I'm gonna go over some of the ones that I think is the most important. And one of them, it's like I mentioned this so many times in all my videos, and there are others that I don't think is as important, but I will have a whole list of them in the description below, and I also have a link to the website as well, so you guys can read it directly over there. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually the supply locker. I'm sure a lot of us have the same problem. Basically saying the supply locker is not organized, and as you guys can see, the supply lockers are all organized now. It's automatically organized by item. So as you guys can see, if I go to guns, all the ammos will be on top, all the bullets, as you guys see, 722, you know, the 9mm, everything. They're all organized. Even the guns, the knives, the melee weapons, they're all organized by, you know, this is the butcher carving knife, and this is a karma, and then all these weapons are, everything's organized, so you don't ever have to worry about it. So back in the day, we all think it's confusing. I'm sure most of you guys do too. It's annoying. You have to, like, if you want to organize it, you have to take stuff out and deposit it one at a time. So the second thing is actually the salvaging of weapons. So if you have never salvaged weapon before, previously when you salvage a weapon like a pistol, right now I have 3 bullets in it, when you salvage it, the bullet actually goes in the trash. But now when you salvage it, the bullet actually refunds back into your supply. So as you guys can see, I have a PPK right here with 3 rounds left. So at the moment I have 46 rounds of 22s. So if I salvage this, wait, what just happened? Oh, sorry, my bad. I click that was not meant to do that. Deposit that back in, and when I salvage this, it will give that 3 bullets. I will have 49 22s. So as you guys see, I get 10 parts and I get 49. I get my bullets back. So that is actually really good. And the third thing I'll talk about is that you can actually prepare your, you can drop your equipment. I mean, so a lot of times when you run into trouble and someone else has, like when you're doing co-ops and someone else has weapon handling, they can fix your weapon. But a lot of times you don't realize is that you can't just drop it directly from your person when it's equipped, which is kind of weird considering he's equipped with it. He can't just grab it and drop it on the ground. So now you can. So you just hit Y button. Previously you had to unequip first and then go down, and then you can push Y and drop it. Now as you guys can see, even though it is equipped, I can still push Y and drop the weapon. And the fourth thing that I think is really important is actually the facility mod. So as you guys, not facility mods, facility actions. So I'll make some bullet right now, and as you guys can see, it will literally be instant. You see what I mean? Because previously all the actions take some time, even though it could be a couple seconds, but now it's no time consuming at all. So that is really good. But it is, if you're gonna build something, it's still gonna take time. So the next item I will talk about is actually close combat. So if you guys don't know the character I'm using, his name's Ashton. He's actually the first character I ever picked playing this game. So there's 2 characters. He's the only one that's left. I mean, technically 4 characters. He's the only one that's left. But one of his skills is actually close combat. And as you guys see, he's maxed out on everything, and I cannot get close combat to max at all. Like, I talked to a subscriber, he was saying that it's a bug and I have to basically use a screwdriver. I literally went out and killed like 50 zombies using a screwdriver or a small knife, and I couldn't freaking get him to level up. So now in the 3.0 they actually patched in that problem, so hopefully I can get him maxed out, because he is one of my favorite characters with gunslinging skills. And the next one's actually going to be so it's going to be explosive that can ignite other explosive. So for those who don't know, you can when you place one explosive next to another explosive, previously before the update, if one blows up, it doesn't necessarily, the other one won't blow up. So now they have to update where one blows up, it kind of affects the other one and chain explodes. So it's fun. It's really fun. So you guys can have fun with that. And the last thing I want to do with a personal single player one is actually the player vehicle icon. I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, but when you drive, you know, on the map it shows for example, the vehicle is located right there. But a lot of time when you drive out and park it somewhere, the vehicle, wow, I have a lot of infestation right here. That would be fun to blow them up. But when you get out of the vehicle, the icon actually disappears. How embarrassing is that to lose your own car, especially when it's supposed to have an icon? So that is all the single player patches that they made, so I think those are all very good. And then now I'm talking about multiplayer. So the first thing is very funny, is actually the teleportation of character switching. So for those who haven't played co-ops, or those who have, I'm sure you guys noticed that when the host switch character, like when he switches character, you the client, like both everyone that's in the party will be teleported. Like it will just like basically the screen will go loading screen and you teleport somewhere else. So that glitch is actually fixed, so they got that bug out of there. And then the second thing they do is the recons. So basically each character a lot of time has these has the recon menus, so you can basically call and find resources and stuff, locate stuff. So recon menu, when you do it in co-ops, when someone calls a recon, normally it's only for the person that recall the recon can see, like they want to see the horde of zombies. But now you can basically see all the players will be able to see, which makes perfect sense. Like if you think about it, in a zombie apocalyptic world, if you discover like a horde of zombie, you're not gonna keep the secret to yourself. You're gonna tell everyone like, hey, there it is. So that's really good. And the next one's actually reward granted immediately when you return to your space. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of time when you see that co-ops reward granted or something, but now it's basically the moment you're done with the co-ops, when you leave the host's party, when you join back into your own save game, it will pop out, and then that's how you will receive it. And then also the last thing in the multiplayer is actually co-op players can use facility. So one of the things that I wanted to always, oh, my tears gone bad. So one of the things that I noticed, that if I'm sure is those who have played co-ops know that when you are in a host's party, you can't repair, you can't use their workshop to repair. You have to deposit your item into your box and then repair it and pull it back out. But now you can basically just go straight into his repair shop and facility and then repair the weapon the same exact way as you are in your own facility. So that's the update for the multiplayer. The next are some other stuff, which one of them is bloaters. So I don't know if any of you guys ever seen bloaters that's sleeping on the side of the street, and a lot of time when you run them over, you don't know until like the explosion. The sound effect and the visual doesn't exactly line up with everything. So now they have fixed that problem, which is really good, because bloater actually killed 3 of my 4 starting characters. You guys know the doctor, the soldier, and then the other starting character you guys got. So those sleeping bloaters actually killed 3 of my 4 starting characters, and Ashton's the only one left. So I'm happy that they fix those. And then the other ones, the spots that basically gets people stuck, like in the outside environment. I'm sure a lot of you guys have like stumbled upon like a hole or something that basically your character gets trapped and you have to call and get it unstuck. So they fix a lot of those spots. I'm sure there are some that they haven't fixed, but they have fixed a lot of it. So hopefully eventually this game could get way better where none of those will ever happen. And the last thing on the thing is actually the skill traders. I'm sure you guys have seen the textbook that says let me see, these textbooks. So the driving textbook, the fishing textbook, the lichenology, and then also of course the scrums. So when you buy it from them, it's called the trader, a wandering trader, but that's confusing because there are regular wandering trader and there's wandering trader that only sells textbooks. So now it's not called wandering traders anymore. It's actually called the skills trader. So basically when you go over there, when you see an icon, it will name it as skills trader instead of wandering trader. So that helps things clear, be more clear. And the last item I want to talk about that I think is pretty cool. I don't know if it's good or bad. Some people might think it's good, some people might think it's bad. So it's actually the influence point that you get refund when you purchase Outpost, when you claim an Outpost. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the idea of floating outpost. Basically, you go to a place, you claim it, and then basically when you're done looting the place, you cancel it and you get 100% of your influence back. But now it doesn't work like that anymore because you only get 60% of it back. So if you don't want to basically claim endlessly, that basically makes it worse because you'll be losing 40% of your influence every single time you claim a new place and then ask for a refund, basically. So that could be bad, that could be good. I mean, the good part is this is what the site claims, is basically saying that claiming an outpost should be like a special feeling, so you shouldn't just claim it to get rid of it. So I guess that's good. I don't know, I don't think so, but now you only get 60% back. So that's some of the that's all the ones that I personally think is pretty important. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you guys want to know some of the others patches and bugs they fix, go check out in the description. I'll have a full list of them below, and also I'll have a link to their the State of Decay 2 website. They have it on there, so you guys can know that I'm not just making these stuff up. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. It'll be a huge help. While you're at it, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.